And then, hey yo! Nah. What the heck is that?
So, I know I said last episode that was the last time we would be back, but I think there may warrant a little bonus episode. First and foremost, I think I've just about done it. I had to look, there were some crazy places. Hang on, let me show you. These Power Ranger Dogoos. Specifically, I had, I think these three were the last ones that I was missing. And I realized that I got this one and this one on the first and final levels. Because thankfully, I record all my footage. And I realized that each one of them are hidden in the last level of each stage. And after doing some searching, I finally found them all. There's also run a certain amount of kilometers and some other stuff, but I think the last one that I need is just to purchase these. Let's see.
I wonder if there's anything I forgot to buy.
Yeah. There we go. I've done it. Every achievement on this game obtained. Though that's not the reason for this video, I just wanted to show that off because dadgummit, I worked hard on it. I think there are short stories in the magazine that I got. I took a look, there's a table of contents, and while I would love to just look through it myself, I went ahead and bought the digital version so we can look at that version together and see what they've got for us. So, without further ado, let's transition. Okay, I might have just double booked for no reason, and this looks nice. I think the short stories may be part of the magazine only. May have to do something special for that. But for now, not gonna lie though, I have seen this in many other places, but I haven't gotten a good look at it. I thought it would be in the actual game. But I like the keys, and I don't really get a good view of your... Well, I guess, yeah, all the bikes are in here. Well, no, I just see maybe Verts, who's amazing Neptunia. But I like this. Is this the only, Oh, and they have... Well, that looks weird. Wait, where was the hat? Wait, where was the hat? Oh, were these accessories? Did I see these? And just not equip them? Wait, they designed those too? Interesting. Good to know it was like that. Wait, what is... You know what? Oh, I guess it's the outline of your fit, I'm assuming. I can zoom in. Yeah, I think it's the outline. It's weird. I haven't seen their models in anything official. That's interesting. And yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, the double booking. Like, I've already seen this. I have a poster. It's actually, yeah, it looks honestly like better quality, I feel. Which makes sense. I mean, it's a physical version. That looks off-putting though. But again, I guess cool to see how it's made. And yeah, these are cutoffs of the official illustrations that we saw. Yeah. If you hadn't seen, I have the physical version. I did it. That was the first video I did. Hopefully, I've added it to this. And then these are, the Dogoos in question. Okay. Oh, the bikes. All the different types of. Are these just the new ones? Because I know Little Neptunes, the game, also had bikes. But yeah, I got every single one of these. Oh, sketch arts. That's kind of cool. Okay, now why didn't I didn't get these as posters. Now that would have been cool, especially this and that. Well, this is the cover of the magazine, so I guess it balances it out. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. But that should have been a poster. Okay, that's the first thing. What's this? I clicked on the wrong thing, I think. Yeah, this is something different. Oh, I like those. They have the 3D. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Huh, yeah, I didn't really get a chance to see these close up. Poses are definitely in character. And then, of course, yeah, these two were together. Well, they had an arc together. It makes, well, not really together, but, you know, they existed in the same arc. And it's, yeah, everybody on their bikes. Interesting. They could have included that in the actual game. Well, no, it probably isn't, what, like an idle pose? Eternal Force Blizzard. Yeah, I thought I'd get a good chance to look at the stickers before. Speed has no limits. Wait a minute, let me go back. GG Dream. Yeah, Uzumaki VR, I remember that. And I remember these. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there were jokes on the bikes themselves. But we didn't get really a good chance to see them. Yeah, all these, I have them as stickers. Which I should really do something with. Oh, they had... Okay, I messed up. I need to find that hat. That's cool. That's cool. In fact, everybody's got a cool... See, I need to do this. Is this pot? No, okay. Another complaint. I don't think these are possible, all right? I would have remembered being able to do this in the image mode, but no. Because these are great shots. But of course, we can't have nice things, apparently. No, they could have done this. Like, this looks like they used that mode to set these images up. Well, fine. But what I am not seeing is, because I think that's only two things. Let me double check. Yeah, there are wallpapers, but they don't have the deluxe edition story. So let me open up my magazine and let's see. Okay, what the heck? There's a lot more stuff in this thing. It was pointless to buy. I don't want to show the magazine again, but I guess I got, because I just opened up to the middle. No, what the heck? There's some cool illustrations. Come on, I didn't buy that. Okay, yeah, I might need to make a video specific, or... Okay, shoot, I don't know how to do this, everyone. Bro, there are legitimate stories. Like, it's text. Okay, yeah, I gotta get creative. I gotta make a whole setup because you all need to see this. This is... And I want to be able to react to it. I'll be back. All right, everyone. Oh, my voice sounds great. The lighting in my house is terrible, honestly. You don't really notice it until you have to do something, but let's give this a shot. So, as you can see here, the first part is what I showed on the computer, but then there's these short stories and dev interviews, which I'm actually curious to see what the devs had to say. That we already saw the posters and the... Oh, wait a... Hold up. Did I miss anything? Right. No, I didn't think I missed anything. Those were just the posters. Dude, where was this? I would love that as a poster. Not gonna lie. And this one too. It was interesting. Uzume looks younger on here. Wait, they got the keys? Why do the keys have a Dogoos symbol on them? But yeah, that looks nice. Okay, and they gave me that as a poster. They could have gave me the others, all right? And this is the Dogoos Encyclopedia. We've seen that. Well, we've seen all of them. The bikes, of course. Oh, is this like the sketch versions? That's cool. Huh, yeah. It really brings into perspective how much work they put in to actual art, you know? But yeah, it seems like why are there two verts? Oh, I guess one for the tie. Either way, Castaway Chronicles of Dogoo Man, Keeping Up with Dogoo Lady, Dogoo Girl, A Sister's Tale, and then Keeping Up with... Why do I feel like the only one I'm interested in is 58? Well, we'll take a look-see. Ah, bro, I gotta read! Wait, what the heck is this? Alright. Sitting with his knees hugged to his chest in a seaside cave, Dogoo Man sighed as he gazed at the distant blue waves and the waterlogged charred wood. How did it come to this? It was only a few days ago he'd come to...
Oh, okay. We have officially come full circle.
to the sea to fish. Every single game. Street Fighter, Stellar Blade. Alright. And of course the origin. Strong fish indeed bit his hook. Although he strained against it, it wrenched him in the water. The fishing line tangled around his body and rendered him helpless until he washed ashore on an uninhabited island. He tangled the line and tried to swim back where he came from, but the tide pushed him back. Am I just reading about why this man is fishing? One more time, he swam with all his might. A sharp pain shot through his... Okay. When he looked behind him, he discovered a shark biting his swim trunks, and he wasn't just... Oh, wait, yeah, he's being jumped by sharks? Okay. He barely escaped back to the island, recalling the little survival knowledge he had. He decided to secure food, judging to stay alive was a bigger priority than escaping. He made a campsite out of the nearby cave, gathered some nuts, and then went venturing a bit further. He set traps made of rope and branches to catch animals. What is going on here? Okay, maybe I'll come back to that. Alright, but I ain't gonna cap. Yet these are just stories of the Dogoos? Wait. Okay, actually I might be interested in that one. What are the pictures of the other two? Huh? Why didn't they put that in the actual game? At least the image. And then... Hey, yo! Nah.
What the heck is that?
Yo, get your hands off her, you... Yo, what is it? What's something I can say about dogs? And yeah, they got a lot of interview questions. Okay. Let's see chapter 2, alright? She removed her headgear inside. She was no longer in the game, but a private booth in an internet cafe. After collecting her... Wait, this is after the game was over? After collecting her devices and tidying up, she headed to the counter. Striking a pose, you were graced with no disc... Yeah. And let me see if I can... I guess that's slightly better. You only had 200 credits. If your plan had gone without a hitch, the city would be... Oh, yeah, this is after the end. Oh, so I guess chapter 1 was too. I was really so close. As she trudged along, she stopped when she recognized a familiar scene. Now I think about it, this is where it all started. Just about a week ago. Give the Dogoos your love. Dogoos are living beings. They're not our enemies, they're our friends. Dogoo Lady have been advocating for the improvement of... With a megaphone in your hand. After a while, a security guard arrived and scolded you before taking your megaphone, inciting noise complaints. As she walked away grumbling, she overheard somebody. Uzume, everyone agreed to come. What, are you serious? Oh no, I thought it was IF. Well, no, I first thought it was Uzume, but then when I rewatched the footage, she said girl with the tie. I thought, IF!
Where did you learn about Uzume developing the dive game and inviting the goddesses for a playtest?
Yeah, like seriously? We need better security.
I just happened to overhear you and that tie-wearing girl talking about it outside.
But no, it was Uzume. And I guess Neptune. Having all 4 goddesses playtest our game is so lucky. Wait, no, it's adult Neptune? She messed up? Totally, let's blow everyone away with our dive type game. The girl named Uzume straddled the motorcycle parked by the curb, and you didn't have to say it like that, alright? You have to stay like that. The other girl sat in the back seat and the motorcycle took off, leaving a trail of smoke as it disappeared on the horizon. Wait, that's what you heard? Hang on, I'm trying to... But where you gotta... They didn't drop a location, did they? I don't think so. And they didn't say what it was for. Oh, so you added the Dogoos to be in the game? Emboldened Dogoo Lady had rushed to a luxury boutique. and jewelry store with a smug declaration. Find me some elegant items befitting a beauty. But I don't see those on your image. Johnny Clank of coins brought you back to reality inside. Oh, so that's where all your money went. For all that extravagant spending, your dream was shattered, but with your perfect looks and brains, you can rise again. Job offer, earn 500 billion credits. No, don't believe that. That's a scam. She walked with a bounce in her step, laughing triumphantly until a sense of unease pricked her. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Meanwhile, companions that Dogo Lady had brought with her were wandering around, unable to Oh. Huh, well that, you know what? That was actually interesting. That conversation did not give much though. How did you get a location? What the game is about? How'd you do all that? You know what? We're not gonna question it. But at least, I don't think it's so weird for them to mention that all 4 goddesses are coming to the game. Mentioning the location and everything would have been crazy. But no, they didn't mess up. Okay? Now, what is this? This feels like something I honestly might want to skip, but let's see. Did an amazing job, if I do say so myself. After sewing what felt like ages, you finally finished making your clothes. Oh. You made those clothes? Dang, that's dedication. It's perfect. Now I can get closer to one I admire. Oh my, it's a Dogu, and these clothes. I'm guessing Vert came? Yeah, you're wearing the same outfit as me. Seeing the goddess Vert, the person she admired, she fell into a state of panic. She was about to confess that she always admired Vert. A net sword Oh! Oh, Vert caught her at first? What's going on? Dragged on the ground in Vert's wake, her skin burnt. Oh, sheesh, from the friction, sand flew in her eyes, nose, and mouth, sending her hacking and choking with tears and mucus. Anakin would understand your pain. 10 minutes later, Vert finally stopped and released you from the net. Dogo girl coughed as she rose to her feet. You thought you were gonna die? I apologize, I lost myself for a moment, but seeing how adorable you are, I thought you could help me achieve my goal. This is when Vert got hypnotized. Vert spread her arms wide and stood tall. They were in a barren desert beside the Dogo Sphinx. Towering behind Vert, there was nothing else to be found. I decided to establish my own sister empire for myself right here. Will you help me? Yeah, now it's time to get in with her. Of course, Master Vert. I'd walk through fire and water for you. I'd help you do anything. I'm so happy. As a reward, I'll make you the first honored member of my Dogo sisters. For a moment, she couldn't process what Vert just said, and her mind went blank. Me, the first sister of Master Vert. And so, Dogo Girl became Dogo Little Sister and enjoyed her role. Sissy Vert, have you read the new issue of Musclehead and Womanizing Handsome? Oh, I mean, that makes sense. Yes, although I support the reverse pairing. It was so sweet. What's the reverse pairing? I thought I'd get cavities. They shared their thoughts on BL fanfiction, you see? The real fun in online game starts after the 3rd all-nighter, right? Yes, Sissy, I finished my netball, so I'm all fired up. They spent their days engrossed in online games. Dogo Little Sister spent the happiest days of her Dogo life with Vert, and now Dogo Little Sister sat by the campfire surrounded by comrades whose dreams have been similarly shattered. Memories with Sissy Vert will still live in my heart. A little sister loves and adores her sister no matter what. Yes, even if she's knocked away by her motorcycle. As she spoke passionately, duo bear of despair and treasure mimic Dogo sighed and whispered to each other. There she goes again. When will it end? Beats me. I just want to log out and breathe the fresh air outside already. They're stuck in the game. Okay, this literally is. Huh. Yeah, these are actual tales at the end. Like, chapter 1 was but what is this? Oh wait, did she come back and get them? An engine roared in tandem with Uzbek. Yes, I added that in. Wind whipped around her body as she sped forward on her motorcycle. With one hand on the handlebar, she turned and tossed a net. It spread out, it captured a group of Dogoos that had been chasing her, then automatically hooked to the back of her motorcycle. Wow, that's just what I expect from Uzume the Dogo Divider, but I'm not going to lose. Older Neptune. Sure. Big Nep, older Neptune, adult Neptune. It's Neptune, who was riding a motorcycle beside her, threw a net of her own and caught many Dogoos at once. We got rid of another bug. An actual bug or metaphorical? Like, coding bug, I mean. When Uzume gave her a thumbs up, Neptune tilted her head. I wonder why we couldn't. Oh, bugs do programming. What's going on? Yeah, that's the thing. We tried a lot of stuff and didn't find a solution, so we dove in here because it'll be faster, right? Oh, it must be the Dogoos actually being in there. They can't fix them. A mountain stretched before them. As they rode up the narrow path, they could feel the earth trembling through their tires. Suddenly, a massive boulder tumbled down and Uzume and Neptune gasped. Amid the rumbling and shaking, they slammed their brakes. What should we do at this rate? Uzume jumped off her motorcycle and raised a hand. A keyboard and screen appeared in front of it. After rapidly entering commands, the rock's trajectory changed. Oh, you cheated? You seriously mastering the admin privileges, Uzume. And then something interrupted you. A scream interrupted Neptune, and the two girls spun around to face its source. What they thought was a rock was a roller Dogoo. He had crashed into a big tree, leaving him dazed. Moreover, Dogoo Lady's cohort was pinned beneath him. What are you doing? Dogoo little sister peeled her face off the ground, tearfully complaining. Why are you guys here? How dare you say such a thing? It was you who trapped us here? What do you mean? Dogoo Lady, the one who brought us here, disappeared. You guys did something to her, didn't you? Nah, she just left. Did that woman forget about us and log out? After Uzume explained the situation, Dogoo Lady's group sighed. This is why we couldn't get rid of the bugs even after tweaking the program. Uzume, let's help him out. Neptune giggled and Uzume scratched her head. Sheesh, I guess I have to. Uzume summoned the keyboard once more, and after entering a few commands, Dogoo bodies began to glow. Now you guys can go home. Don't cause any more trouble. Of course, you're using your power so graciously, just like a god. Actually, you're officially the goddess of Dogoos now. Stop clinging to me. As Uzume shoved them away, the group locked out of the game, disappeared into particles of light. Gazing at the twinkling sky, Uzume sighed. With this, the bugs were fixed, and the completion of the game was within reach. Uzumaki Line Racer? That's the name you were gonna get. I approve, but I mean, Naruto might come after you. I know he doesn't have exclusive rights to Uzumaki as a name, but you know, you're also about spirals, and that's what Uzumaki means. It's still, I like that name, Uzumaki Line Racer. Huh. So yeah, they basically gave us a short story explaining what happened to the Dogoos. I honestly like that, and I wish. I can't make that picture in the images. All right, I should be able to, at least with Uzume and Adult Neptune. But I actually like that. I just decided I'm gonna save the dev comments for another video, just in case, and because I don't have much time right now. So yeah, I'll make this its own video. Let's see if I can get a good image of this. Yeah. An exclusive thing if you happen to watch me. Plus this, I'm recording this in 4K. I'm not sure if my phone, it's big, it's got a terabyte of memory, but I don't know about that. So with that being said, let me know what you all thought about the short stories. I mean, again, you can read chapter 1 if you would like to. He was stuck with the others. All right. Let me know what you all thought about these short stories down in the comments below, and if you thought it was worth it. For what I paid for the special edition, I like this. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all next time.